Zach Pakoff here, and welcome back to another lesson video. Today, I will be going over the 10-2 work together. So let's jump right into the video. Okay, so as I had stated before, I'm going to be going over the 10-2 work together. In the last video, I read over the 10-2 text. If you did miss that video for any reason, please click the link in the description. But anyway, today I will be going over the 10-2 work together, where we will be journalizing cash receipts and also proving and ruling a cash receipts journal. So the instructions say, cash receipts journal page 16 for graphics company is given in the working papers. Your instructor will guide you through the following examples. Number 1. Using the current year, journalize the following transactions beginning on line 1. Source documents are abbreviated as follows: receipt, R, terminal summary, TS. Alright, so as you can see here, we are given 3 transactions, and they are dated on October 4th, 13th, and 30th. Number 2 is asking us for the end of the month to total and prove cash receipts journal, page 16. Number 3 is asking us to prove cash. The October 1st cash account balance in the general ledger was $11,764.96. The October 31st cash credit total in the cash payments journal is $8,779.53. On October 31st, the balance on the next unused check stub was $18,088.95. And number 4 is asking us to rule page 16 of the cash receipts journal. Alright, so now that I've read over the instructions, let's jump right into the 10-2 work together. Alrighty, so now we're going to be moving on to the 10-2 work together, in which we will be journalizing cash receipts and also proving and ruling a cash receipts journal. So the first thing that we're going to do is put in the page number for this cash receipts journal, which is going to be page number 16. Now that we have put in the page number for this cash receipts journal, we are now ready to move on to the transactions. So this first transaction reads, on October 4th, received cash on account from Oakley Company, $371, covering S96, receipt number 144. Okay, so for this transaction, the first thing that we're going to do here is put in the date, which is October 4th, of the current year, which is 2021, in the date column. Next, we're going to put in the name of the customer, which is Oakley Company, in the account title column. After that, we're going to put in the source document, which is R144, in the document number column. And then we're going to record the amount, which is $371, in the accounts receivable credit column, and also in the cash debit column. Okay, so that was the first transaction. This next transaction reads, on October 13th, recorded cash and credit card sales, $8,361.60, plus sales tax, $501.70, total $8,863.30, terminal summary number 43. Alright, so for this transaction, again, the first thing that we're going to do is put in the date, which is October 13th, in the date column. Next, we're going to place a check mark in the account title column. After that, we're going to put in the source document, which is TS43, in the document number column. Next, we're going to place a check mark in the post reference column. And then we're going to record the $8,361.60 in the sales credit column. We're going to record the $501.70 in the sales tax payable credit column. And then we're going to record the total of those two numbers, which is $8,863.30 in the cash debit column. All right, so that was the second transaction. This third and final transaction reads, on October 30th, received cash on account from Sierra Supply covering S97 for $5,989 less a 2% discount, receipt number 145. Okay, so for this transaction, again, the first thing that we're going to do is put in the date, which is October 30th, in the date column. Next, we're going to put in the name of the customer, which is Sierra Supply, in the account title column. After that, we're going to put in the source document, which is R145, in the document number column. Then we're going to record the $5,989 in the accounts receivable credit column. And then we're going to multiply that number by the 2% discount. So if we take 5,989, multiply it by 2%, which is 0.02, that will give us $119.78. And we're going to record that number in the sales discount debit column. Finally, if we take the $5,989 and subtract it from the $119.78, that will give us $5,869.22, and we're going to record that amount in the cash debit column. Okay, so that was the third and final transaction. The next thing that we're going to do is draw a single line rule here. And then, using the sum formula, we are going to total all of these columns. So for the general debit column, it was nothing. The general credit column was also nothing. If we type in equals sum, select cell G3 to G5, and then right click, that will give us $6,360 for the total in the accounts receivable credit column. The sales credit column only had one number, so we're just going to bring that number on down. Same thing with the sales tax payable credit column, and also the sales discount debit column. And for the cash debit column, we type in equals sum, select cell K3 and K5, and then right click. That will give us $15,103.52, which is the total in the cash debit column. Now, before we put in the last day of the month, identify these numbers as totals, and draw a double line rule, we're going to prove that our debits equal our credits. So the total in the general debit column was nothing. The total in the general credit column was also nothing. The total in the accounts receivable credit column was $6,360. The total in the sales credit column was $8,361.60. The total in the sales tax payable credit column was $501.70. The total in the sales discount debit column was $119.78. And the total in the cash debit column was $15,103.52. Again, we're going to use the sum formula to calculate the total for the debit totals and also the credit totals, and they both should equal. So we're going to type in equals sum, select cell C2 to C8, and then right-click, and that gives us $15,223.30. Same thing for the credit totals. We're going to type in equals sum, select cell D2 to D8, and then right-click, and that also gives us $15,223.30. So since these two numbers are the same, we have now proved the cash receipts journal, and we've also proved that debits equal credits. So the last thing that we're going to do here is return back to the cash receipts journal, put in the last day of the month, which is October 31st. We're going to identify these numbers as totals. And finally, we're going to draw a double line rule. And a double line rule here means that the work has been checked for accuracy and is considered complete. The last thing that we're going to do in this work together is prove cash. So the cash on hand at the beginning of the month was $11,764.96. The total cash received during the month, well, that was our cash debit. That was $15,103.52. So if we add these two together, I'm going to type in equals sum, select cell B1 and drag it down to B2. That will give us the total, which is $26,868.48. We are then going to subtract that number from the total cash paid during the month, which that was also given in the book. That was $8,779.53. And if we take these two numbers and subtract them, so if we type in equals, take the $26,868.48, subtract it from the $8,779.53, that will give us the cash balance on hand at the end of the month, which is $18,088.95. And if we compare that to the amount in the book, it says that the balance on the next unused check stub was $18,088.95. So since these two numbers are the same, we have now proved cash. All right, so that is the end of the 10-2 work together. In the next video, I will be going over the 10-3 text. Okay, thank you.